Hello everyone, مرحبا, السلام عليكم, كيف الحال, كيف اليوم, صباح النور, مساء الخير. All of the greetings, all of the things. It is Fatima, and we are back with another video. Okay, so I cannot believe that I only have literally 2 weeks left of class for this semester. So as you guys know, I took a 6-week course in Intro to Arabs Culture, and then I took the Elementary 1 Arabic course this summer. So one was a 6-week course, and then the other was an 8-week course. So technically I started them 2 weeks apart from each other, so there was some overlap. So that's a total technically of 10 weeks. And so I'm currently in week 9 of that flow that I'm in. So this is wild to me. Like, I literally only have 4 more things to do. I have been very busy today. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and so I've been very busy today with doing different assignments. And I kind of just wanted to go through the things that I've accomplished in class so far, and kind of just celebrating myself. Like, we've made it to the finish line. Like I mentioned, I think in one of my videos, the elementary Arabic class, the elementary 1 Arabic class, really was like a big review for all the things that I had accomplished within my first few months of solo study. And I really appreciate that, because it was like, wow, I was learning. And this course just kind of helped me put all the pieces of the puzzle together. So let me tell you a little bit about how the course was set up and my general thoughts, because this may or may not work for everyone. Okay. So the course was split up into 8 weeks. Each week was a module. Because it was a 8-week course versus 16 weeks, it was literally double the work. So it was like the first 3 to 4 days of the week, it was like week 1.1, and then the second half of the week was like week 1.2. And so essentially week 1.1 and week 1.2 was equivalent to just one of the regular weeks. So you basically did 2 weeks worth of work in 1 week, because the normal semester is 16 weeks. So that was a lot. And so I think that for the average person, and this being like an introduction class for them, beginner class, it could be very overwhelming, and it's a lot of stuff to keep up with, because we literally went through the entire Aleph Ba book, everything. There was 10 lessons or 10 units in that book, and we literally did every single one of them. And my ustada, she really focuses on the drills and the lessons that are in the actual book. So I'll show you guys a little bit about like what that looks like as well. Like with Aleph Ba, you get the actual book, and I got all my books online, which is really cool. So I got them through Vital Source, and with Vital Source, when you get that book on there, it comes with the companion website, and that companion website gives you like different lessons and drills to go through. So I'll show you guys what that looks like as well, inshallah, as I'm speaking through this now. And my professor really did utilize that, which was great, because it gave me a chance to review things. So prior to the class, I already knew the alphabet. It did not take me long, alhamdulillah, to learn the alphabet. That was pretty simple for me to like be able to recognize each letter of the alphabet in all 4 positions. So in Arabic, it's a isolated position, initial, medial, and final position for each and every letter. And so I think that's what's tricky for some people as well, because it's literally 28 letters, right? And then they have 4 different positions. Now, some of the positions are the same depending on the letter, but let's just say for the sake of math, we'll do 28 times 4. That's literally 112 positions that you have to kind of think about. And so I know that tends to worry some people. And trust me, I thought that I wasn't going to get it either. But luckily, alhamdulillah, I was able to figure that out. So I think that if you did not come to the class with that already figured out, that could already be kind of a setback. Also, because I had done a few apps and different types of courses in the past, and I also had a tutor for a little while, I was able to recognize a lot of different words as well. So for the sake of just some rough math and numbers, if there was a certain percentage of words, I would say that I probably knew like 70% of the words, and there was like 30% new words for me. So it really wasn't that huge of like a learning curve when it came to like learning new vocabulary. Now, the structure of the class, like I mentioned, went through different modules. And I'm not going to show the modules and like what those look like, because obviously if you decide to take the course or if you decide to go to that college, I don't want to spoil it for you. And not only that, technically, I can't. It literally says in our syllabus that we're not allowed to share like course materials. But I can definitely tell you about the books that we use, because the books are not private, and also the book itself is really great and it's for independent learners. So like I said, the majority of the class, like I would say for the first 6 weeks, no, like 5 weeks. Yeah, for like the first 5 weeks of the class, we went over Aleph Ba, right? That was talking about the sounds, the letters, basic vocabulary in there as well. It's like maybe 300 words, in addition to different handouts that the professor, Ustada, gave out as well for like different things. And I'll probably like put the list of those topics on the screen as well to let you know like what those things were. And then week 5 and beyond, so that's 3 weeks, we focused on Al-Kitab. And in Al-Kitab, we focused on lessons 1, 2, and 3. And that is the book that we will be using throughout the rest of our time until we get to Intermediate 2. And Intermediate 2, the book changes to Al-Kitab Part 2. So we're currently on Part 1 right now. And so each semester we go through certain lessons. And so it slows down a lot. So I'm really excited about that. Like, I'm happy that I did the summer's course, because it was like an intensive summer course recap for me before I take like the next level of classes. So if you're looking at it like in elementary Arabic 1, that will be like A1. And then next semester, this fall, I'll be taking A2 and then B1 and B2, right? That's just hypothetically speaking. Obviously, it's about like how you apply yourself in and outside the classroom. But yeah, so in class, we definitely hit on everything. I hit on vocabulary, grammar, reading. Like reading, I did not know that I was actually going to have fun reading. I think that I feel the same way a child feels whenever you first go to school and you start reading, and it's just so exciting for you. You're like, oh my gosh, like I can read, Mom, look, you know what I mean? And like, you just want to read everything. Like no matter what it is, you want to just read. And so I got that same type of energy. So yeah, reading, we also had to write as well. We had to do, of course, different grammar things, but it wasn't like grammar drills. Like when people say drills, I'm thinking like you're actually memorizing patterns and you're memorizing different tables, but it wasn't like that. I think that grammar is very relevant, right? And yeah, there were some tables, and I'm not a person that's like, oh, grammar sucks and all that stuff. Like, I actually like it. I just want to learn. I'm obsessed with the language, and I want to know everything that there is to know about the language. So that wasn't an issue for me. We did also speaking as well. So speaking, we did different drills where we repeated certain things. We actually had to make up our own sentences and answer certain prompts, so from week 1, I think, if not week 1, definitely week 2, but I want to say week 1, we were speaking, and it wasn't necessarily like spontaneous. Like in certain instances it was spontaneous, but not like, it wasn't a live class. Everything was asynchronous and online, so everything was just recorded. I don't think that this is a class where you go into it wanting your hand to be held. It's more like a class that holds you to a certain standard and gives you the outline and the parameters and the boundaries to be successful, with the support of the ustada who is there for you, like seriously. And you also have other people in class that perhaps, you know, certain projects that we had to do with partners, you could have a connection with and potentially work with. So that's the like kind of like the con when you think about like working online and not being with people and not having an opportunity. So to like meet with people and actually like speak with them. Like, yeah, you can do it asynchronously, and yeah, you can probably be their partner, but like on a continuous basis, sometimes it has to kind of be put in front of you for you to actually do it. So we had a survey, I think week 6, and I kind of gave that feedback. Like, it'll be cool like if we had just like an optional opportunity for us to just like chat, like, hey, every Tuesday and Thursday between 2:30 and 3, you guys can just meet and just talk about whatever, you know, like whether you actually want to speak in Adobe, you want to talk about the assignments for the week that you've been doing. So it's not like a formal session, but just an opportunity and a space within the realms of class for you to be able to meet like on a Zoom link for like an hour twice a week. That would be cool. Like optional, right? Optional. You're not going to lose anything if you don't join, but you'll gain a lot if you do, type of thing. So I think that's something that was missing. But outside of that, I just really, really loved it. And I can't believe I only have 4 things left. So I have an oral presentation left, the end of semester composition, our test 3. So we had 3 tests, 9 quizzes. And then I have the final. And so, yeah, your girl is chugging along, however you say that. And I'm just so happy and so blessed, alhamdulillah. I'm excited for definitely elementary 2. I feel like there's just so much more for me to learn. But I have been doing a lot of things outside of class as well. And so that brings me to the next thing. Inshallah, I'm going to try this. Like back in the day, YouTube used to have this thing called Veda. So vlogging every day in April and August. And that was something that happened along the same lines of like Vlogmas. So, you know, like Vlogmas is from Thanksgiving to I think Christmas Day. But vlogging every day in April and August was something that people used to do. So technically I'm not going to be vlogging. That's not really my thing, you guys know. But I hope to put up a video every single day in August. We'll see, inshallah. I don't know what's going to happen, right? That's the goal. We'll see what happens, whether that be a short or an actual proper video. I'll see how I feel. Depends on the day. But I have different topics where I discuss with you the resources and things that I do outside of class. Definitely lots of listening to music, YouTube videos, TV shows, so many different things that I do outside of class in addition to doing the classroom work, and what I do on top of my classroom work outside of just what is assigned to me, type of thing. So anyway, I wanted to just do this quick video to just let you know and kind of introduce vlogging every day in August, and to kind of give you my end of semester recap. And this is my first time doing this, so maybe next time, inshallah, I'll go into even more details, but I wanted to give you a quick one because it was a quick 8 weeks, alhamdulillah. And now we're going to go into the fall semester in a couple of weeks, and that will be 16-week course for elementary Arabic 2, inshallah. So if you like the video, please like it, comment your thoughts, share it with people who you think may be interested in it, and if you're not already, subscribe just to be a part of the journey, right? That's it. I just want to create a little community where we can all share our thoughts. Yes, I'm learning Arabic, but I would love to know what you're learning about, inshallah. So have a great rest of your day, your week, and I will talk to you later. Ma salama.